Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speak English with Spark. I am Jessica.
And I am John. We are so happy to be here with you today.
Today, we are talking about a very important topic. Many students ask us, why can't I speak English fluently?
Yes, it is the most common question in the world.
It is. Many people study for years, but they still feel stuck when they try to talk.
It can be very frustrating, I know. But don't worry.
Exactly. Today, we will explain the reasons why this happens and how you can fix it.
Let's start with the first big reason. Reason number one is fear. Many learners are very afraid to make mistakes.
I see this all the time. Students think, if I say the wrong word, people will think I am not smart.
But that is not true. Think about it. When a tourist speaks your language and makes a mistake, do you get angry?
No, of course not. I try to help them.
Exactly. English speakers are the same. Mistakes are just a part of learning.
Right. If you don't make mistakes, it means you are not trying anything new.
So, don't be afraid. It is okay to be wrong sometimes. Reason number two is a very common habit, translating in your head.
Oh, this is a big problem for many beginners. You think of a sentence in your first language, then you try to change every word into English.
It takes so much time. That is why there are those long silences in a conversation. You're working like a computer in your brain.
Exactly. By the time you finish the translation, the other person is already talking about something else.
It's true. It makes you feel slow and nervous.
To fix this, you need to start small. Don't try to translate big, difficult ideas. Just learn small blocks of English.
Like, how is it going? Or, I'm tired. You don't translate those, you just say them.
Right. Stop building bridges between the languages. Just stay in the English side of your brain as much as you can.
Reason number three is all about listening.
Some students say, I want to speak, so why should I listen?
That is like saying you want to drive a car, but you never want to look at the road.
Exactly. To speak well, you must hear how the words sound first.
Many learners spend all their time reading books. Their eyes are busy, but their ears are closed.
And then when they hear a real person talk, they don't understand anything.
Right. English in a book and English in a conversation are very different.
Think about a baby. A baby doesn't use a grammar book.
No, a baby just listens to its parents for 1 or 2 years.
And then one day, the baby starts speaking.
So, if you want to speak fluently, you need to feed your brain with English sounds every single day.
Listen to songs, watch simple videos, or listen to people talking in English. Even if you don't understand every word, it helps.
It makes the rhythm of the language feel natural in your head. Reason number four is studying too much grammar.
I know, this sounds strange. Students always ask, Jessica, how can I learn more grammar rules?
But that is the problem. Some people know every rule in the book, but they cannot say, "Where is the bus stop?"
It's true. They spend hours learning the names of tenses. They know the past perfect and the future continuous, but they are too busy thinking about rules to actually talk.
Exactly. When you're talking to a friend, you don't have time to think about subject plus verb plus object.
Right. If you think about grammar rules while you speak, your English will stop. It's like trying to walk while looking at your feet. You will trip.
Great example. Grammar is the skeleton, but the words are the body. You need both, but you don't need to see the skeleton all the time.
So instead of memorizing rules, try to learn how real people use those rules in real life.
Use the grammar to speak. Don't just study it to pass a test.
Reason number 5 is a mistake about speed. Many learners believe that fluent means fast.
Yes. They try to speak very, very quickly because they want to sound like a native speaker.
But when they speak too fast, they swallow the sounds of the words. Then no one can understand them.
Exactly. Then the other person says, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" And the learner feels nervous.
It is much better to speak slowly and clearly.
I agree. Fluency is not about how fast you can talk. It is about the flow.
Think of a river. A river can be slow, but it still moves forward.
That's a beautiful way to say it, Jessica. If you speak slowly, you have more time to think. You make fewer mistakes.
And the person listening to you feels more comfortable too.
So don't hurry. Take your time. Clear English is better than fast English. Reason number 6 is the perfect trap.
I know this one. Many students wait until their English is perfect before they open their mouths.
But if you wait for perfection, you will wait forever.
It's true. They want to have the perfect accent and the perfect vocabulary before they say even one sentence.
Even we aren't perfect, Jessica. I make mistakes in English and I've spoken it my whole life.
Me too. Sometimes I forget a word or use the wrong tense. It's normal.
The goal of a language is not to be a robot. The goal is to share an idea.
Right. If I say, I go store yesterday instead of I went to the store yesterday, do you still understand me?
Of course, I know exactly what you mean.
Exactly. The communication was successful. That is what matters.
So don't let the perfect idea stop you. It is okay to be a little messy when you speak.
Just start talking. You can worry about being perfect later, or maybe never.
Reason number 7 is vocabulary overload.
I see students with lists of 100 new words. They try to memorize everything in one night.
That is impossible for the brain. It's like trying to eat a whole giant cake in 1 minute.
Exactly. You might remember the words for 10 minutes, but by tomorrow morning, they are all gone.
It is much better to learn only 5 or 10 words, but learn how to use them.
Right. It is better to know 10 words very well than to know 100 words that you cannot use in a sentence.
When you learn too many words, you get confused. You start mixing them up.
So, keep it simple. Pick a few words every day. Say them out loud. Write a simple sentence with them.
Quality is more important than quantity.
Yes, don't be a word collector. Be a word user.
Reason number 8 is the most simple one, lack of practice.
This is the most obvious, but also the most common. You cannot learn to play the piano just by looking at the keys.
Exactly. And you can't learn to speak English just by reading this script or watching videos. You must use your voice.
Many students spend hours studying alone in a room. They are very good at English in their heads, but their mouths are not trained.
It's like a muscle, isn't it? If you don't go to the gym, your muscles stay weak.
That is a great way to put it. Your mouth muscles need to practice making those new sounds.
Some people say, but John, I don't have anyone to talk to.
I always tell them, talk to your dog, talk to your cat, talk to yourself in the mirror while you brush your teeth.
It sounds funny, but it works. You need to hear yourself saying the words out loud.
Even 5 minutes of speaking every day is better than 0 minutes.
Don't wait for a partner. Just start talking to the walls if you have to. Okay, everyone, take a deep breath. We are now halfway through our list.
How are you feeling? Are you thinking, oh no, I do all of these things?
If you are, don't worry, it is completely normal. Even the best English speakers started exactly where you are right now.
That's right. Learning a language is a long journey. It's not a race.
We want to encourage you. The fact that you are listening to this podcast means you are already doing something great for your English.
Sometimes it feels hard and you may want to stop, but remember why you started.
You are doing a great job. We are very proud of you for practicing with us today.
Exactly. So stand up, stretch a little bit, maybe drink some water.
Yes, get ready, because we have 10 more tips to help you become a great speaker.
Let's keep going.
Reason number 10 is a common habit, watching movies with subtitles in your own language.
I know. It is very comfortable to watch a movie and read the words in your native language at the bottom.
It is comfortable, but your brain is being lazy. When you do that, you are reading, not listening.
Exactly. Your brain is so busy reading that it stops hearing the English sounds. You think you are learning, but you are just reading a book while a movie plays.
It's true. If you want to improve your speaking, you need to hear how the actors connect their words.
So what should they do instead, John?
Try to use English subtitles, or even better, turn the subtitles off.
That sounds scary for beginners.
It is a little bit, but try it with a movie you already know. If you know the story, you can focus on the sounds.
That is a great tip. Even if you only understand 20%, your ears are working hard, and that is how you get better.
Reason number 11 is a sad one, comparing yourself to others.
This makes me so sad for my students. They see someone on the internet or a friend in class and think, why is their English so much better than mine?
But you don't see how many years that person studied. You only see their today, not their yesterday.
Exactly. Everyone has a different journey. Some people have more time to study, or maybe they started when they were children.
Right. It's like comparing a person who just started running to an Olympic athlete. It isn't fair to yourself.
It really isn't. When you compare yourself to others, you feel bad. And when you feel bad, you don't want to practice.
So here's a rule. The only person you should compare yourself to is the you from last month.
I love that. Ask yourself, do I know more words than I did in December? If the answer is yes, then you are winning.
Exactly. Be happy for your friends who speak well, but focus on your own small wins.
Yes, your journey is yours alone. Enjoy it.
Reason number 12 is using materials that are too difficult.
Oh, I see this a lot. Students come to me and say, Jessica, I am reading the news or a very old book, but I don't understand anything.
Of course not. That's like trying to lift a 100-kilogram weight on your first day at the gym. It's too heavy.
Exactly. If the book or the video is too hard, you will feel tired and bored. You might even want to quit English completely.
Please don't do that. You just need to find the right level. If you're A1 or A2, look for things made for beginners.
Like this podcast, we use simple words because we want you to understand and feel confident.
Confidence is very important. When you understand a simple story, you feel happy. You think, hey, I can do this.
Right. And that happiness gives you the energy to keep learning.
So don't try to read Shakespeare yet. Stick to simple stories, children's books, or beginner podcasts.
Yes, it is much better to understand 100% of a simple thing than 5% of a difficult thing.
Reason number 13 is forgetting to review.
This is a classic mistake. A student learns a new word on Monday and they are so happy, but then they never look at that word again.
And then Friday comes and they try to use the word, but it's gone. Their brain deleted it.
Exactly. Our brains are like a garden. If you don't water the plants, they die. You have to water your new English words.
I like that. So how do we water the words, Jessica?
You must review them. You don't need to study for hours. Just look at your notebook for 5 minutes before you go to sleep.
Or look at them again the next morning while you drink your coffee.
Yes, if you see a word 3 or 4 times in a week, your brain says, oh, this word is important. I will keep it.
Many people think they have a bad memory, but usually they just don't have a review habit.
Right. It's not about how smart you are. It's about how many times you see the information.
So don't just learn and move on. Learn, review, and then move on. Reason number 14 is not having a clear goal.
This is very true. Sometimes I ask a student, why are you learning English? And they just say, I don't know, because everyone does.
That is not a strong reason. If you don't know why you're doing it, it's very easy to give up when the grammar gets difficult.
Exactly. You need a why. For example, maybe you want to get a better job, or you want to travel to London, or you want to understand your favorite songs.
My why for learning Spanish was to talk to my grandmother. That kept me practicing every day.
That is a beautiful goal, John. When you have a goal, your brain stays focused.
It's like a map. If you don't have a map, you just walk in circles and get tired.
So, for our listeners, take a minute today. Think, Why am I here?
Write it down. Put it on your wall. When you feel bored or tired, look at it.
It makes a huge difference. A small goal is better than no goal at all.
Reason number 15 is stress and tension.
Oh, I see this so often. When a student starts to speak, their shoulders go up to their ears and their face looks very serious.
It's true. They look like they're in a fight, not a conversation.
But when your body is stressed, your brain locks up. It's like a door that closes. You know the word, but you can't find it because you're nervous.
Exactly. You feel frozen. I tell my students, relax. English is not a lion. It won't eat you.
That is so important, John. When you're relaxed, you remember more. You can hear the other person better.
Try to take a big breath before you speak. Maybe even try to laugh a little.
Yes, if you make a mistake and you laugh about it, the stress goes away.
Right. The person you are talking to will also relax. They want to talk to a person, not a nervous robot.
So relax your hands, relax your face, and just let the words come out.
Remember, it's just a language. It's supposed to be fun. Reason number 16 is your mindset. Specifically, thinking that English is hard.
I hear this every single day. A student looks at a book and says, "Oh, English is so difficult. The spelling is crazy and the verbs are impossible."
Well, if you tell your brain it is hard, your brain will believe you. It will stop trying to learn because it thinks the task is too big.
Exactly. It is like a wall you build in front of yourself.
Right, you're trying to walk forward, but you keep building the wall higher every time you say it's hard.
Try to change your words. Instead of saying, "This is hard," try saying, "This is a challenge, but I'm learning."
Or even better, this is a puzzle I am solving.
I love that. When you think of English as a game or a puzzle, it becomes interesting instead of scary.
It's a small change in your head, but it makes a giant change in how you speak.
When you're positive, you're more open to new sounds and new words.
So, be kind to yourself. Tell yourself, I am a learner and I am getting better every day. Reason number 17 is a lack of consistency.
This is a big one. Some students study for 5 hours on a Sunday, but then they don't look at English again until the next Sunday.
That is not how your brain works. It's like eating all your food for the week in one day. You will feel sick on Sunday and you will be hungry by Tuesday.
Exactly. Your brain needs food every day. It's much better to study for 15 or 20 minutes every single day than to study for many hours once a week.
Right. When you do it every day, your brain stays warm. It stays ready for English.
I know life is busy. People have jobs, families, and school.
But everyone has 15 minutes. You can listen to English while you cook dinner, or read 2 sentences while you wait for the bus.
Yes, make English a habit, like brushing your teeth. You don't think about brushing your teeth, you just do it.
That is the secret to fluency. It's not about how smart you are. It's about showing up every day.
Small steps every day lead to big changes.
Okay, Jessica, we talked about a lot of problems today. Now, let's give our listeners a clear solution.
Right. We don't want everyone to feel sad. The good news is that anyone can fix these problems.
Exactly. Let's summarize the secret recipe for fluency. First, relax and don't fear mistakes.
Second, listen to simple English every single day, even if it's just for 10 minutes.
Third, stop translating word for word. Try to use small, ready-made phrases.
And most importantly, be consistent. Don't stop. If you have a bad day, that's okay. Just start again tomorrow.
Fluency is not a destination you reach in 1 week. It is a long, beautiful walk.
I agree. If you follow these tips, I promise you'll see a big difference in a few months.
You will stop thinking about the rules and start thinking about the conversation.
And that is the best feeling in the world.
Well, everyone, that brings us to the end of today's episode.
We hope you enjoyed it. Remember, the reason you can't speak fluently yet is not because you are bad at English. It's just because you need to change your habits.
Exactly. You have the spark, you just need to keep it burning.
Very funny, John. Speak English with spark. I see what you did there.
I couldn't help it, but seriously, thank you for spending your time with us today. We know you're busy, and we're happy to be part of your learning journey.
It's true. Every time you listen to us, you are one step closer to your goal. Don't give up.
We will be back soon with more tips and simple conversations to help you grow.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.